Good morning, students, and welcome back to the class. So, in the previous class, we were discussing about the algae, okay, and we have discussed about the various characteristics and features. And today, continuing with the another class, that is Rhodophyceae, okay, and let us see the different characteristics of this Rhodophyceae. So, these Rhodophyceae, the members are commonly called as red algae. Okay, and because they contain a red pigment, that is R phycoerythrin. Okay, so the members of this Rhodophyceae, they are commonly called as red algae, and because they predominantly contain the red pigment, they contain the red pigment, that is R phycoerythrin. Okay, and majority of them are marine. They found or occur in marine. Okay, and they store the food, okay, as a Floridian starch. Okay, these Rhodophyceae, they store the food in the form of a Floridian starch. Okay, and next is reproduction. How these Rhodophyceae reproduce? Okay, what is the mode of reproduction? So they reproduce vegetatively by fragmentation. Okay, and they reproduce asexually by non-motile spores. Okay, asexual reproduction takes place by the production of a non-motile spores. Okay, and next, sexual reproduction, they produce sexually by production of non-motile gametes. Okay, that too by oogamous. We have already discussed isogamous, anisogamous, and the oogamous. Okay, so here the sexual these Rhodophyceae, they reproduce sexually by producing non-motile gametes, and that too by oogamous. Okay, and next example for this Rhodophyceae are Polysiphonium and this Porphyra and Gracilaria, etc. Okay, so these are the examples for this Rhodophyceae. So the next one is Bryophytes. Okay, three divisions in case of this algae: Thallophytes, Bryophytes, and Pteridophytes. And in this Thallophyte, we discussed about the algae. Next is Bryophytes. Okay, and these Bryophytes, they occur in damp, humid, and shaded areas. Okay, humid means having humidity, water content, and shaded locality. Shade means ನೆರಳು ಇರುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರದೇಶದೊಳಗೆ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಮತ್ತು ತೇವಾಂಶ ಹ್ಯುಮಿಡಿಟಿ ಇರುವಂಥ ಪ್ರದೇಶದೊಳಗೆ ಬ್ರಯೋಫೈಟ್ಸ್ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ ಕಂಡು ಬರ್ತಾವ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ these bryophytes are called as amphibians of plant kingdoms. Okay, amphibians. Amphi means both, the beings means live. Amphibians. So these bryophytes are called as amphibians of this plant kingdom. You see in animals, this frog and all that, they are amphibians because they live both in water and as well as land. So the one which live both in the water and as well as land, they are called as amphibians. So in plants, these bryophytes are called as amphibians because they require soil for to live, and this water for reproduction. So that is why they are called as amphibians of plant kingdom. And next, the body of bryophytes is called as thallus, and it contains, it is divided into different structures like prostrate, erect, and it is attached to the substratum. Okay, so the body of this bryophytes is thallus. It is and it is in the form of prostrate, and it is erect ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೇರವಾಗಿರುತ್ತದೆ, and it is attached to the substratum ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ base. Okay, and here these bryophytes are having root like structures, and they are called as rhizoids. So the bryophytes are having root like structures, and those root like structures are called as rhizoids. Okay, and the body of this bryophytes is a haploid gametophyte. Haploid means having a n number of chromosomes, and this gametophyte means producing of gamete. They produce gametes. Okay, so the body of the bryophytes is a haploid gametophyte. That means they produce the gametes. Okay, and this body, that is a gametophyte, that is body of bryophyte, it contains sex organs. We have two sex organs, male sex organ and female sex organ. Like that, these gametophyte, that is the body of the bryophyte which produce the gametes, it is having sex organs, and the male sex organ is called as a antheridia. Very important, remember. So the gametophyte contains sex organs, and the male sex organ is called as a antheridia, and it produces antherozoids. They are the male gametes. Okay, and the female sex organ is called as archegonia, and this archegonia, it produces the female gametes called as a non-motile egg. Okay, so this gametophyte, it contains sex organs, male sex organs which are called as antheridia, and they produce the antherozoids which are male gametes, and the female sex organs is called as archegonia, and these produce this non-motile egg, that is female gamete. Further, these antherozoids, they are released in water, and the antherozoids, that is male gametes, they are released in water, and they come in contact with this female gamete, that is egg, and they fuse with the fusion of male and female gametes takes place here, that is antherozoid and that of the egg, and that results into the diploid zygote. Okay, the fusion of male and female gamete results into the formation of a zygote, which we have already discussed. So this zygote is a diploid, that is having 2n number of chromosomes. Okay, further this zygote, it develops into the diploid sporophyte. Okay, so this this zygote, further it develops into the diploid sporophyte. Sporophyte is are the one which produce the spores. Okay, and so thus bryophytes exhibit the alternation of generation. Okay, and further the bryophytes are divided into liverworts and mosses. Okay, so this is about the bryophyte, and with this we conclude here, and in the next class we discuss about this liverwort and that of the mosses. Okay, fine, thank you.